Hello, YouTube. So I thought today I'd break up the normal Star Wars MOCs and show you what I thought would be a nice little idea for a fun holiday build for you and your kids. And it's more in obviously the Star Trek line of design. As you can see here, this is a MOC from the Rebrickable builder and creator GFBricks. It's obviously the Starship Enterprise that we all remember, know, and love from the original series. It contains 30 pieces in total and was a very, very quick and easy build. Takes about 5 minutes, in all honesty, to get this thing put together. And I think it displays very, very nicely. All the pieces are fairly common. Probably the only unique ones might be the small little ornament hanger there, and this piece here, which is basically from an aircraft engine. But most builders will probably have a majority of these pieces already in their inventories, and they could put this together fairly easily. Overall, it was a great build. I like the lines of it. However, I did have to make a small design change in my particular case to make it set a little better. As you can see, it still hangs a little bit front heavy, but when I followed his instructions, which are a free PDF on Rebrickable that I'll provide a link to in the comments, the engines and the nacelles actually move forward about one full brick stud, and it actually hangs very, very front heavy, more like this when you have it on a hanger or on a string. So what I tried to do to balance it out a little more is I added a couple of pieces to the actual design. And what I did is I added a 2x2, a 2x3, and a 1x2, and essentially added those in right there in the body. So you'll build it the same way. You'll just add those pieces in, as well as on the back end on the engines, I actually added the two translucent studs and then the nose stud blue translucents on the top. So a total of about, bear with me, about 7 extra pieces. So it brought it up to 37 pieces. But again, those are very common, and you could go with any color. I just went with the blue because it kind of reminded me of seeing some of the early pictures and movies where they had the blue, blue warp energy coming out. But again, it was a great build in and of itself with just the 30 pieces, and I could have probably worked with it a little bit more, maybe put a little bit more weight into these trailing edges to give it a little more weight without extending. I was just looking for a quick way to do this for this build. So what I'll also do is I will add a quick time-lapse video to the end of this so you can see how it looked as I was actually putting this together. But again, I think overall, whether you build it with those extra pieces I added or you follow his instructions, just as he has them in his PDF, it's a great fun build for you, for that Star Trek person that you want to give a little white elephant gift for the holidays. Great stocking stuffer, or just to spend a few minutes on an easy build with the kids that'll get them excited. And it is definitely swooshable. The one thing I like about it is it's sturdy. It's not going to fall apart. It's got good swooshability. The only areas that you might have a little weakness is just because you've got these long links hanging out, but they don't fall off unless you really put a little effort into it. So again, great ornament, great little stocking stuffer, or just a great little quick fun build with your kids. Again, a time lapse will be coming up here in just a second. If you have any questions or would like to get any more info, please feel free to reach out. Take care and have a great day. Okay, first we're going to build the build with the standard instructions for everybody to see. Again, this is a very quick build. It's fun. Should be something that you could do with a junior builder, but it has enough detail that it's fun for anybody to enjoy building it. So we've already got the bridge built. Again, it's a total of 30 pieces. Very easy to put together. I do like the fact that both of the nacelles are movable thanks to those hinge pieces, so you can really get it to where you feel it looks best on the design. these reversed. Let me reverse that. So you see like so. The first piece goes on the front. The remainder goes on the back like that. Whoops. It's amazing how pieces always want to fall off when you're on video. So we put 3 of these on like so. We switch that piece around. And last but not least, we put the final piece of that engine nacelle on there. And as you can see, we have ourselves an Enterprise. Now again, when you hang it, as you can see, it does hang, oops, sorry about that. As you can see, it does hang a bit front forward. So now I'm going to show you how I fix that by adding those extra pieces in. So we're going to take off the nacelles. We're going to add one piece there, the 2x2 there, put that back on. We move the nacelles back by one stud. Now the hanger has a gap there, and the last thing are the 2 engine nacelle pieces, just to give it that warp look, and it also adds a little more weight to hopefully move that center of balance a little bit. So now when we, oops, sorry, my little display fell apart here. So now, as you can see, it hangs a little bit more towards the center. So again, a few extra pieces, but still overall a great and fun build no matter which way you decide to do it. Take care and have a great day.